Om Sahana Vavatu Sanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah. Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagini Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namah. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om. Yesterday we saw Abhyāsa of first Abhyāsa, practice. First Abhyāsa itself we split in two ways. The page number 2 in the book we saw a couple of days ago on Friday as theory, and page number 3 we did practice yesterday. We will try to do page number 4, theory of Abhyāsa 2 today. I think we will get through it quickly, but how much ever we do today we'll stay there and then do Abhyāsa 5 tomorrow, the practice on Thursday, and then Abhyāsa 3 etc. after that. So for now, even if we finish, because it's possible, because we all have some experience in a lot of experience in reading Vedanta etc. We understand most of these sentences, so we may go through them quickly, but for the sake of consistency we will just see only the theory of Abhyāsa 2 today, and once we are more samartha we can speed up later. Okay. So Abhyāsa 2, page number 4. Abhyāsa 2 has only one big difference from Abhyāsa 1. There are small differences, but one major difference. In Abhyāsa 1 we saw Rama Shabda and Bhu Dhatu, Lat Lakara. In Abhyāsa 2 we are going to see Rama Shabda is a Pullinga Shabda, male in Sanskrit. Today we see Napumsakalinga Shabdas in Abhyāsa 2. This is not written in the book as such, but when we read all the Shabdas we see it is all Napumsakalinga. And same Bhu Dhatu and Bhu Jaise other dhatus. Yesterday we saw Patati, Hasati, Pat Dhatu, Has Dhatu. Today we see other dhatus. So we'll see what's written in the book. Page 4. Ka. Ka would mean, in this book, Ka is?
Sangya is what we said in the other one.
Sangya.
Here it is
Same.
Here it's Sarvanam.
Sangya ya Sarvanam. So on page number 2, you see, it is written Ka equals Sangya ya Saranam Shabda.
Correct.
So both are, even in yesterday's session also we had Sarvanam as well. Saha, Tau, Te, etc. are Sarvanam.
Sarvanam, correct.
So today also will be the same. And Kha is
Dhatu ya Kriya Shabda.
Dhatu ya Kriya Shabda. So as usual we will say Ka, Kha and Ga also, Avyaya. That also we will see today. Some Avyaya Shabdas. Ya Kriya Vishesha, it is written. Okay, so Ka, Tvam is tu, Yuvam, Tum Dono, both of you, two of you, because in Sanskrit there is Ekavachana, Dvivachana, Bahuvachana. Yuyam, Tum Sab, all of you, Sarvanam Shabda. These are the Sarvanam Shabdas. And so Sarvanam meaning male, female, neuter, whatever, they apply to all three lingas. Pullinga, Strilinga, Napumsakalinga. Then Sanya Shabdas, Graham, Jnanam, Pustakam, Pushpam, Jalam, Satyam, Bhojanam, Rajyam. We don't really need translations for any of this because we know these are all basic Shabdas.
We know.
Kha. So these are the Sanya Shabdas that will come in this Abhyāsa. Kha Dhatu, what all Dhatus? Raksh, Vad, Pach, Nam. रक्ष रक्षा करना, वद बोलना, पच पकाना, नम नमस्कार करना. We saw this yesterday also. Vadatu, Sundarji vadatu, vad dhatu is already here, as we saw yesterday. And ga, avyaya, adya is aaj, today, idanim, ab, now, yada, tada, kada, when, then, whenever, then, when. Yada, whenever, tada, yada, tada come together. So whenever, then, and kada, kab, when is that happening?
When.
So Suchna, they have written Griha, Rajya, Grihavat. Some Suchna they have written, but we will see this in this Abhyāsa, maybe it will come. Yeah, in the next page, we will have to see this again maybe, and then it will come. Okay. So moving down further towards page number 2, Vyakaran, Lat, Madhyama Purusha. So the difference, as you see, the difference in Sanya Shabda of Abhyāsa 1 and Abhyāsa 2, what are the differences?
From Prathama Purusha to Madhyama Purusha, for starters.
Yes.
That's what that exercise seems to indicate.
Yes.
And also Dvitiya. Dvitiya is as Vachana.
No. So we have to take, that is correct, but not correct in this context. So this context, it is not what is different here. The difference is, these are all Napumsakalinga Shabdas. How Ramaha, Rama, Ishwaraha, Balakaha, Manushyaha, Nripaha, Vidyalayaha, Gramaha, all Pullinga Shabdas. Griham, Jnanam, Pustakam, Pushpam, Jalam, it sounds like Dvitiya Vibhakti. But in this context, they are Napumsakalinga. So their whole declination will happen differently than Rama Shabda. That is what they have written in the first Vyakaran point. Niche, page number 4. Vyakaran, Lat Madhyama Purusha, first point. Griha Shabda ke Prathama Dvitiya ke roop smaran karo. So dekho, Shabda Sankhya, they have written 26. So page number 63 or wherever it is, after 63. It is on page number 71 of the book. Page number 71 of the book, not the PDF, of the book. Printed page 71, if you see. You found?
Yeah, page 71, yeah, of the book, yeah. Page 63 of the book, 71 of the PDF, is it?
No,
Is it?
71 of the book, 79 of the PDF.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Number 26. We will get.
आपके लिए बुक लेकर आऊं मैं, ऋषिकेश आऊं तब,
आपके पास
क्योंकि
है?
यहाँ तो मिल जाती। हाँ, मेरे पास तो पहले से ही है ना, और यहाँ मिलती भी है मार्केट में।
अच्छा
देखो ये रही। हाँ,
अच्छा, मेरे पास भी एक है, ग्रीन कलर बुक है, लेकिन वो स्वामी जी के पे रिटर्न करना है मुझे। यहाँ पूछा, अगर आपके पास है तो
ठीक है।
हाँ, दो तीन ले आता हूँ ये।
बहुत
हाँ, वो
धन्यवाद।
बहुत धन्यवाद। वहाँ पे सेटल कर लेंगे।
वो कोई दिक्कत नहीं, छोटी सी बुक है, और वो बड़ी वाली भी लेके आनी है प्रारंभिक के बाद की।
नहीं, वो देखेंगे, वो अभी तो हमारे दो महीने के बाद देखना है अगर वो करना है या नहीं। तो अब के लिए ये बस ये खत्म करते हैं, फिर देखेंगे वो माध्यमा और उत्तमा। प्राउड है,
प्राउड है।
धन्यवाद।
ओके, या पेज 79।
79।
धन्यवाद विनोद जी। हाँ जी।
Page 71 of the book, 79 of PDF, 26th, you see, Griha. So we will just chant this together itself, all 24 names. So there is Prathama to Sambhodhana, Ekavachana, Dvivachana, Bahuvachana, all three. We will chant together of Griha. They have written Griha Smaran, Prathama or Dvitiya Smaran Karo, they have written. We will do Smarana of all 8 just to be safe,
all
because
3.
it will come afterwards. No, they have written Prathama or Dvitiya Vibhakti. But we can do Tritiya Vibhakti, Chaturthi Vibhakti, Panchami, Shashti, Saptami, Sambodhana Vibhakti also. Okay, like we can do it together only, we'll chant. Read. Griham, Grihe, Grihani. Griham, Grihe, Grihani. Grihena, Grihabhyam, Grihaihi. Grihaya, Grihabhyam, Grihebhyaha. Grihat, Surya Prakashji, we are seeing page 71 of the book, number 26. Griha Shabda, Akaranta Napumsakalinga. Okay. Chaturthi Bhakti, Grihaya, Grihabhyam, Grihebhyaha. Grihat, Grihabhyam, Grihebhyaha. Grihasya, Grihayoho, Grihanam. Grihe, Grihayoho, Griheshu. He griha, he grihe, he grihani. In the exercise, Abhyasa, they have said to do only Prathama or Dvitiya. Prathama and Dvitiya, they are, what are they?
Griham, Grihe, Grihani.
Or Dvitiya?
Yeah, it's a same.
Same. So, Dvitiya Napumsakalinga, Akaranta Napumsakalinga Shabda, Prathama Vibhakti and Dvitiya Vibhakti are the same. All three vachanas. So, the meaning is when we see this full sentence, when it comes in Vedanta, when we see the full sentence, you have to see the context. Context matters. So, back to page number 4. Vyakarana, Lat, Madhyama Purush. ग्रह शब्द के प्रथमा द्वितीया के रूप स्मरण करो. वो किया हमने अभी. ये शब्द के अंत में प्रथमा और द्वितीया में अम ए आदि लगेगा. We saw that. Just that is the second row of page 71. Am e ani. प्रथमा विभक्ति. गृह और पुष्प शब्द में आनी के स्थान पर आणी लगेगा. So this is the difference between griha and pushpa. In griha and pushpa, between apart from the other shabdas that are given up. So for example, griham shabda, grihani, bahuni grihani, many houses, grihani. But jnanam shabda, you see, that is only jnanani. Na, not na. Like in Kathopanishad, yada panchavatishtante. Anyone remember? Yada panchavatishtante jnanani manasa saha. Yamacharya says in 6th valli, 2nd chapter, 3rd valli, final valli. Yada panchavatishtante jnanani manasa saha buddhishana vicheshtate tamahu paramangatim. Right? 2-3-11 or something. 2-3-10 or 2-3-11. Jnanani, not jnanani, but grihani. Pushpani, pushpani, samarpayami. Pushpani, not pushpani. So that is the difference. Second point. मध्यम पुरुष में धातु के अंत में एक वचन में असि, द्विवचन में अतः और बहुवचन में अथ लगेगा. So this we saw yesterday itself. Bhavati Shabda is, what are the Prathama Purusha of Bhavati Shabda? Ekavachana to Bahuvachana? Anyone remembers?
Bhavata hai.
हाँ. Bhavati, Bhavatah, Bhavanti.
Bhavanti and Bhavasi, Bhavatah, Bhavata.
So here they are talking about that Madhyama Purusha. Bhavasi, Bhavataha, Bhavata. So Bhavasi जैसे पाठसी, पाठतः, पठथ. वैसे ही हससी, हससी, हसतः, हसत. All the shadas we saw yesterday. It will be the same. Here they have given raksh, rakshasi, rakshatah, rakshatha, vadasi, vadasah, vadatah, vadatha, pachasti, pachatha, pachatha, namasi, namastaha, namatha. Everything will be in that order. So they have given here, जैसे पठसी, पठथः, पठथ, इसी प्रकार रक्ष आदि धातुओं के रूप बनाओ. वैसे ही बनाए हम अभी. जैसे रक्षसी, वदसी, पचसी, नमसी, गच्छसी, भावसी, हससी आदि. So this we know already, as we saw in the last session. Third point, Sanskrit में 3 वचन होते हैं. This also we know, so we don't have to see this too much. एक वचन, द्विवचन, बहुवचन we saw. Fourth point, 3 पुरुष होते हैं. This we know also. Prathama, Madhyama, Uttama. Here, this Niyama 4, this is important. Like how in the earlier session we had Niyama 1, Ekam, Dvi, Tri. Here, Chatvari. Niyama Chatvari. किम अस्ति बिना प्रत्यय लगाए किसी शब्द या धातु का प्रयोग न करें. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, नीचे दे गिवन एग्जाम्पल, गृह, पुस्तक, भोजन, पठ, रक्षा आदि को प्रयोग नहीं किया जा सकता बिना कुछ प्रत्यय लगाए. सो गृहम, गृह वुड बी गृहम, पुस्तक मीन्स पुस्तकम. लाइक फॉर एग्जाम्पल वुड बी दिस, रामः ग्रामम गच्छति is the correct prayer. Instead of that, some people say Ramam Gramah Gaccha. There is no meaning. Grammatically, it doesn't make sense. That is what they are saying. Okay. Any questions on this?
So, when they say here, okay, Madhyama Purusha ke dhatu ke ant mein, but Graha, can it be in Prathama Purusha also or no? These shabdas?
Sorry, your question is, voice is breaking a little. Graha?
I know. No, I'm just saying, see here he's talking about Madhya Purush ke dhatu ke ant mein, whatever asi and ata etc. will apply.
Yes.
But like we saw yesterday, these words also have in Prathama Purusha also. No, these can only apply in Madhyama Purusha, is it? These words?
Which words? Graha jaise.
What that we are studying today?
No, because we are seeing word Sanya Shabda, we are seeing Dhatu also. So you mean the Sanya Shabdas? Or Sarana
Yeah,
Shabdas?
the Sanya Shabda.
Sanya Shabdas. Yeah. So no, it is not that they can only apply in Madhyama Purusha. In this context, they are like that. See, Grama Shabda can also happen in Aham Gramam Gacchami. I go to the Grama.
Yeah.
That is also possible.
Yeah.
But Grama is
okay.
Napumsakalinga. So Dvitiya of Napumsakalinga we have to see. Or we can even say Gramaha Samichinam Asti. The village is nice. Gramaha Samyak Asti. That is the correct grammar. In that case, it will be Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachana.
Yeah. Okay.
So it can happen in either way. You have to see the context.
Yeah, okay. This has to sit a little bit. Okay.
With some examples, this will all become very clear. This whole book will be like this only. Little theory and then we do our own practice.
Yeah, beautiful. It's a very nice book.
It will finish quickly and we'll learn a lot. It will be very easy. I think the main difference between this book and a book like Laghu Siddhanta-kaumudī or Ashtadhyayi is that this book gives 2 main things. 1, sentence formation. We can make sentences on our own and understand Vedantic sentences. And 2, correct pronunciation. Those 2 things, they are not necessarily seen in Laghu Siddhanta-kaumudī because Laghu Siddhanta-kaumudī, it deals with certain sutras. Why this, for example, this we saw Pushpa Prathama Vibhakti Bahuvachana will be Pushpani, not Pushpani. But Jnana will be Jnanani. So Laghu Siddhanta-kaumudī, there are sutras, Ashtadhyayi sutras to say why after certain letters only the na becomes na. Why is it that in Pushpa Shabda it is Pushpani and not in Jnana? So all that is dealt with in those texts. So that is why this text, this Rachanānuvādakaumudī is different from those other Vyakarana texts.
Yeah.
That way. Okay.
Perfect.
So one more point here. Sundarji, you had asked yesterday on page number 2, you had asked what is the difference between Niyama 1 and Niyama 3, right? Karta ke anusar, kriya, and what is karta or karma, you had asked. So we can see this with an example. That question came before we saw the example, so we couldn't use the example, but now it is we can. For example, Ramaha Gramam Gacchati. This is there. Rama